everyone. Today we will start the paper second of your syllabus, Indian Writing in English. In this video we will start unit first, and the first topic of unit first is the poem Palanquin Bearers by Sarojini Naidu. So let us begin the discussion with the poem. First of all, I want to tell you some important points about Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu was an Indian political activist and poet. She is an important figure in India's struggle for independence. She is also known as the Nightingale of India, and this title was given to her by Mahatma Gandhi. She was called Bharat Kokila by Ravindranath Tagore. She was born on 13th February 1879 in Hyderabad. Her father's name was Dr. Aghornath Chattopadhyay, and he was a professor at Nizam's College, Hyderabad. Her mother, Vasad Sundari, and somewhere referred as Sundari Devi, was a poetess, and she used to write poetry in Bengali. So, she inherited great talent from her parents. Sarojini Naidu started writing poetry at the age of 11 years, and at the age of 13 years she wrote a long poem of 1300 lines in only 6 days. Sarojini Naidu was educated in Madras, London and Cambridge. At London, she studied firstly at King's College and later at Girton College, Cambridge. In 1898, she returned to India and married with Govinda Rajulu Naidu, who was a doctor. She joined the Indian National Movement in 1905 in the wake of partition of Bengal. During 1915 to 1918, she travelled to different regions in India, delivering lectures on social welfare, women empowerment and nationalism. She was appointed the President of Indian National Congress in 1925. She presided over the annual session of Indian National Congress at Kanpur. In 1929, she presided over East African Indian Congress in South Africa. Then in 1931, she participated in the Round Table Conference with Gandhiji and Madan Mohan Malviya. She played a leading role during the civil disobedience movement and was jailed along with Gandhiji and other leaders. In 1942, she was arrested during the Quit India movement. After independence, she was appointed the Governor of United Provinces, presently known as Uttar Pradesh. She died on 2nd March 1949 at Lucknow of a cardiac attack. When she fell ill, her physician came and gave her a sleeping pill for good sleep. She smiled and said, "No eternal sleep, I hope," and she died on the same night. She was the first woman to become the governor of Uttar Pradesh state, and she was also the first Indian woman to to become the President of Indian National Congress. Her birthday is celebrated as the Women's Day all over India. Now we will discuss her major works. The Golden Threshold. It is a poetic volume of Sarojini Naidu and it was published in 1905 in the United Kingdom. The Bard of Time. It was also published in London in 1912. The Broken Wing. It was published in London in 1917. And The Sculptured Flute. Published in India in 1943. Now I want to tell you some important points about the poem The Palanquin Bearers. The poem Palanquin Bearers first appeared in the poetic volume of Sarojini Naidu, The Golden Threshold. There are two stanzas in the poem and the poem depicts the culture of traditional India. Let us begin the poem. Here I also want to tell you that the theme of the poem Palanquin Bearers is to reflect about Indian marriages and their culture. The poem is being sung by the palanquin bearers. It is an age-old Indian custom of carrying a newly wedded woman or any other lady inside a wooden chamber termed as palanquin. The palanquin bearers are carrying palanquin with a great pleasure, and having seen them enjoying, the poetess comments upon their activities. Lightly, oh lightly, we bear her along. The palanquin bearer says that they are moving forward the palanquin without any tiredness and with slow and gentle movements. Lightly, oh lightly. Lightly means gently, slowly. They say that they are carrying the palanquin very slowly. She sways like a flower in the wind of our song. Sway means moves here and there, idhar udhar dulna. The palanquin was moving sideways with the movements of the bearers. So they compared it with a number of things. They said, she sways like a flower in the wind of our song. They compares the palanquin with a flower. Palanquin bearer says that she sways, that the palanquin sways like a flower in the wind of our song. As a flower sways with the gust of the wind, in the same way the palanquin moves with the song. She skims like a bird on the foam of a stream. Skims होता है, skims means flies, उड़ना. Foam means bubbles of water. Stream, small river. The palanquin seems to fly upon the bubbles of a small river. She floats like a laugh from the lips of a dream. They again compare it with a smile or a laugh that comes upon the lips of someone while he dreams. Gaily, oh gaily, we glide and we sing. Gaily, oh gaily. Gaily means with mirth, खुशी से, happily. Glide means move forward. They are doing their work happily. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. The palanquin bearer says that they are singing and carrying the palanquin in the manner as if it was a precious stone on a string. This is the second stanza of the poem Palanquin Bearers. Softly, softly we bear her along. Softly means slowly. Bear means carry. Her is used for palanquin. Here, the palanquin bearers are carrying palanquin on their soldiers very smoothly and gently. They say, softly or softly we bear her along. That they are carrying the palanquin very softly, very smoothly, very gently. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. She hangs like a star in the dew of our song. The sound of the song of palanquin bearers spreads everywhere like dew. In the mid of this song, like dew, the palanquin looks like a star. She springs like a beam on the brow of the tide. When it moves, it seems as a ray of light which shines upon the rise and fall of the water. She falls like a tear from the eyes of a bride. Now they compared the palanquin to a tear which falls from the eyes of a newly wedded girl. Lightly, oh lightly, we glide and we sing. Glide means move, आगे बढ़ना. They are carrying this palanquin very slowly and smoothly. They are going forward and singing with joy. We bear her along like a pearl on a string. They are carrying this palanquin with a great care as if there were a precious stone on a cord. So, the poem is very simple but very impressive, and simile is used by Sarojini Naidu in this poem.